In this lecture, I'm going to talk about Solidity variables types. Solidity is a programming language that is statically typed, meaning that every variable type must be specified at compile time. We have some simple variable types. The first we are going to talk about is the Boolean type. A Boolean variable can have two values, true or false. Let's try an example. Using our Remix IDE, I will create a Boolean variable. So I write the type of the variable, bool, then the visibility specifier, let's say public, because it's easier for us to test what happens, and then the name of the variable, let's say sold. Okay. I have a smart contract with only one state variable and I want to deploy this contract. I deployed the contract, I have no error, and I can see here my state variable. This is like a getter, so I can get the value of the variable because the variable is public. If I want to get the value, I can see that my variable is false. As a conclusion, an uninitialized Boolean variable is false. Then we have signed and unsigned integers of various sizes. We have int from signed integer and uint from unsigned integer. And I can have int 8 to int 256 in steps of 8 and uint 8 to uint 256 in steps of 8. What does it mean? For example, if I have a variable of type int8, that variable occupies 8 bits. That means that my variable is between minus 128 and plus 127. If I only write or declare a variable of type int, that variable is in fact an integer of length 256. And uint is an alias to uint 256. By default, an int or an uint variable is initialized with 0. Let's try some examples. Let's declare an uint variable, a public variable. Let's say value, and I deploy the contract one more time. As you can see, the value of my variable is 0. Of course, here I can initialize my variable with value of 888. Now, if I deploy this contract one more time, I can see my value is 888. This is, as you can see here, an unsigned integer of length 256 bits. Of course, if I declare a variable, let's say of type int8, and I initialize this variable with a value greater than the maximum value that can be stored, let's say 1000, I will get an error, okay? Because the maximum value for an int8 is 127.